The views, information, and opinions expressed during the following program are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily represent the views of Access Communications, its representatives, or its employees.
Welcome to Birdies and Bogeys. We're here at Dakota Dunes in Saskatchewan, of course. Very impressive looking golf course. I'm excited about my guests today. Andrew's Albers, pitched in the major leagues. We're going to talk about that, Andrew. And when we first met, I was a coach with the Canada Cup program. You were that young, snotty-nosed, left-handed pitcher. I was the jacked coach.
You don't remember the big hair?
Actually, I don't.
No.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, me too.
The throw going?
It sure did.
And Marty Smith, the pleasure of coaching Marty in the SJHL, who's now going to the SJHL Hall of Fame, by the way, holds a franchise record for goals and assists for the North Balfour North Stars. Also a hotshot with Access TV, regional director, marketing director?
Regional manager. Regional manager.
I'm just losing it. So I'm all excited about my guests. And Dallas Haneke, who's a golf shop manager. And Dallas, you're going to tell us a little bit about this golf course. I'll tell you, it's really scenic. I like the layout. The first hole looks intimidating.
It's a straightaway shot that's...
it's just straightaway shot.
Yeah,
okay.
Straightaway, there's a little white bunker in front. We're located in Treaty 6 territory on the Whitecap Dakota First Nation. We are a First Nation-owned golf course here in Saskatchewan. We were built in 2003 in the spring, and we opened in 2004.
And it's a links golf course.
It's a links style golf course.
I like that. It's not just
not a flat course.
Yeah.
You won't have too many flat lies out here.
I don't think I'm going to like that.
Be a lot of creative shots, but it's a lot of fun. We've got a little bit of wind today, so the wind is one of the protections of the course. So that's why the wind is here, and it's going to be here all day. As long as it doesn't pick up to 70, you guys should be good.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. In Dallas, that clubhouse behind the shot here that's a nice clubhouse. We'll be there at the end of the round as well. Might be on that deck in the restaurant for sure, and we'll catch up there as well. Yeah. The nice thing too, I look at your resume and you talk about your background. 5 years in the majors, 2 gold medals at the Pan Am Games.
Pan Am's, yeah.
You pitched in the World Baseball Classic. Three
times.
Played in Japan, played in Korea. That's the great thing about sports. Marty, as well, you're an SJHL Hall of Famer to be. Your whole family, by the way. And, I have great memories of your mom and dad. They're well-deserving members to be of the Hall of Fame as well. Your sister Fiona played hockey in the Olympics.
Yes, yeah.
Got the silver in Nagano 98.
Yeah.
The background, the sports, we're going to talk a lot here. We really enjoy this, and I coached you in North Balfour, and you were always a smart, nifty, creative centerman. I'm not surprised you still hold those records in the SJHL.
Well, and I think that I mean, that's why it's extra special being here today, is the fact that you coached me for a couple of seasons, and including the best season that I had in the SJHL. The fact that you gave me an opportunity to play through my mistakes. And I think that's, how the game's kind of evolved now. You were different in the sense that there were some coaches, and you saw that they didn't develop into the coaches that they could be with the new game, because they had to be able to be a player's coach, and you were a player's coach back then, and you let us play a little bit more run and gun than what a lot of coaches did. And as the SJHL Hall of Fame, I know Dad and Mom would be, very, very happy that my dad, was so dedicated to the North Stars, and was hired you as a coach back then. So yeah, we definitely have a long history. It's extra special to be here today, and to go into the Hall of Fame with, as a family. And now my nephew Kian just finished 2 seasons with the North Stars.
I'm glad you mentioned Kian. This is a great story as well. Finished 2 seasons, and he's the last 50 goal, or the first 50 goal scorer since you.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. So as he chased to get to 50, and my last season I had 51. So nobody had got to 50 since I did in like 91, 92. So that was kind of an added story down the stretch his first year, and he ended up with 54, which was I was really pleased. And when he came, for him to come to North Battleford and play on the team that I did, but he also wore my old number, which was extra special. It was
that is really cool.
Pretty emotional when he phoned me and said he was going to wear my number. That was it was pretty neat. So everything just aligned so good, and now we're going to go into the Hall of Fame together in a week, and it's pretty cool. It
is very cool, very wonderful. You know what? And we're going to do a lot of chatting about the baseball, the hockey. That's what I love about this show. Great guests. And I'm going to start off the show by teeing off on this par 4, 400 some yards.
401.
401. So I'm going to use my 401 club and drive this thing. What do you think? It's into the wind.
Into the wind even, yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
Show us the way.
It's showtime. I'm glad you said it. Thank you, Dallas.
Good luck. Have some fun.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dallas.
Sit down.
Is it open over there?
I hit the middle of the fairway, didn't it?
Hey,
just to the right.
Yes, it did.
I lost it, but I think so.
All right, gents, here we go.
Down the middle. Go ahead, Marty.
Yeah, it spun a bit right there, eh?
Yeah, well, the wind's pushing it that way too, right? So that didn't help you at all.
I was trying to bunt it a bit.
Don't worry, there's a good chance I end up in the same spot. So.
Yeah, what the heck is that?
Oh, that one's down the middle.
Nice shot.
Thanks.
Nice shot.
Thanks.
The wind stopped when you hit the ball there, Marty. Eh? Stay nice and straight.
Came from behind us.
Yeah. Change direction.
Yeah, that'll be right with Leo.
Yeah, you hit that hard, but it's with me.
Yeah, right there with you.
We're just on the edge of the rough, you and I.
But you're in the same cart, so that works.
Good cart ball.
Yeah, here we go. We're playing a scramble, so we got Martin Smith's drive, which is a nice shot. The fairway looks great. We have about 160 to the
it's 160 to the pin.
Bit of a wind. So we'll play a scramble style. We'll just take the best shot. So that means we're expecting to shoot on their par.
We should.
I think so.
We can combine for that.
All right, Marty, we'll let you shoot first. The lefty.
Sweet swing.
Yeah.
You know what's amazing? Because most of the guys I golf with are all left-handed.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Welcome to Saskatchewan, Canada.
But then they're all hockey players
exactly.
too.
That's just it. Our lineups were always left-handed heavy too.
Yeah, exactly.
They say it's because of the hockey too.
Yeah.
I went 2 straight.
Oh, baby.
That was a nice shot. Just front of the green.
Just to the
there?
left, yeah.
Yeah, to the left a little bit. I think the wind knocked that down pretty good.
You want to go under?
Thank goodness, because it was going in the bush.
Yeah, sure. Oh, that's going the other way.
No draw. Come on now.
No, we got inside of it. Be lucky to.
There you go.
Saved us.
Could be right on it, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
should
a
be
good
pretty
shot.
good right there. Good shot.
All right, gentlemen, I think we're putting, eh? You know
Hope
what?
so.
We are putting. All right, the 7-iron line a little bit short, boys. We have a little chip up and down. Boy, that's haunting. Let's see. Sit down.
Look at this.
That's not too
Good shot.
Bad. Not too shabby.
But you guys are going to beat that for me, right?
This isn't exactly the strong suit of my game. There isn't really a strong suit of my game, so.
I don't know, you drove pretty well. I didn't outdo you, so I have high hopes here.
Yeah.
Look
That's
at
not
this.
it.
Try to flop it a bit, eh?
A little bit.
Okay, Marty.
I'm the same.
Well, that could be a pretty good miss.
I'm the
All
same.
right, we're putting, gents. We need this for a par, right?
Yeah. Show us how it's done.
Whoop.
You want tea?
Oh, so is that to guide me? Anything left to right? Right to left, I guess, eh?
Maybe half a cup right to left. Otherwise, it looks pretty straight.
Okay. You guys ready?
Yep.
All right, boys. To stay at par. The nice thing is how everybody stays quiet in the gallery. Very polite.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially with all the college kids in the stand.
Yeah, well behaved.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice putt.
Nice start there,
Nice
boys.
shot.
Nice par
Nice
anyway,
putt.
right?
Golf clap.
Yeah, golf
The
ball.
crowd erupts.
All right, got that nice ball.
Go.
Hey, boys, we're coming off a par, which is great. We have a par 5 here. I'm just commenting how scenic it is. It's very, I don't know how to describe it. Like it's supposed to look deserty
Yeah.
at times and sagebrushy. It's really nice. But, I want to throw a story here, on a coaching move. I'm going to give myself some kudos here. Because we're going to Flin Flon. I coached at Flin Flon. Flin Flon, world famous for hockey. Isn't that like the guys working the mines, they come out, they want to be entertained, especially in the 80s, 90s, 70s, I was around. But we were making a first trip up when I was coaching you with the North Stars. And I decided, I'm going to put some weight on your line. So we put Trevor Converse with you and Bryce Balloon. A couple of nifty shooters, whatnot, and Converse was supposed to ride shotgun. Do you remember that game? We go up there. You guys lit it up.
Yeah. Well, and the thing about Trevor is, he was probably one of the toughest guys in the league. Threw with both hands.
Yeah.
I mean, I ended up playing a couple seasons of pro with him. He fought some heavyweights, like fought Link Gates. I remember one time in Alaska. But
Is that right?
But Trevor could score.
Yeah.
The interesting thing about Trevor is when I played bantam with him, he shot left-handed.
Really?
And then for the first year, the next year we played AAA together, and he went to right-handed. He had better hands right-handed, but his shot was better left-handed.
Gordie Howe here, right?
impressive.
Unbelievable.
That's amazing.
And
Well, that's what I was getting at too. Like I threw Trevor on that line with you guys. They were riding back in the bus. Like together they picked up about 12 points or whatever it was in that particular game. We won the game. I could talk about Flin Flon all day. You probably got some similar baseball stories. I don't know, but Flin Flon's Flin Flon. Love it. And I remember you guys saying, Hey, coach, we did pretty good. I said, you know, you guys did really well. Maybe we should stay together as a line. So I left these guys as a line together for the rest of the season. You guys just rolled through.
Yeah.
Best thing I did in years.
Trevor ended up leading our team in scoring that year. He had 103 points and probably close to 300, 250 penalty minutes.
Well, he went from a role player, because when I first got there, he was just a goon.
And he was a 20-year-old too. Right. So then the next year, he was playing baseball with the senior Beavers, and baseball wasn't his sport. But anyway, he went to swing at an inside pitch and actually hit him in the wrist and broke it like a month before Oilers camp.
Yeah.
So he still went to Oilers camp, but he couldn't. He wasn't 100%, but he wasn't going to give up a chance to go to Oilers camp, and he ended up playing an exhibition game. And yeah, it's pretty interesting, to look back. And I know, for me, without having those guys, like the muscle on the wings, because I always ended up usually having a couple of big guys, I wouldn't have had the success that I did.
You always have to have the sport of hockey. You talk about sometimes being in the right place at the right time, coach making a move, coach liking you, and it springs you forward. You, as you mentioned, I forgot you played some pro hockey.
Yeah, I ended up, I played in the East Coast League my first year, and then I ended up going over to England for a few years, and
you played
I came back. I actually played a couple parts of seasons in the East Coast League, one in the West Coast League, and then a few years over in England. So
we talked about that as well. All the opportunities you get in sports now. Well, I'm a kid in the '60s and '70s, right? And now these, you go across Canada, but you play in Japan, States, of course. You play in Korea. You're in Europe playing hockey and all over the States. So the opportunities now, kids in sport, it's just fantastic.
Yeah. Shouldn't say that last one, just go.
Oh, good ball. Come around.
All right. I think we're in pretty good position, but you're going to best it.
Yeah,
right
now I get to grip it and rip it, right?
Yeah.
I got to take one more swing. Oh.
There you go.
Good shot. There we go.
Yeah, glad the wind's at the back there. It didn't slice so much.
No, that was a nice shot. These young guys are pounding the ball. Good for you. Drew it a bit, eh?
Hold on.
Now we're okay.
Yeah, we should. I never want to be in there when Marty's in there. It makes me feel bad. Goes and hops on the treadmill for 45 minutes and then gets a whole workout in. And
yeah?
I'm like, geez, man.
You have to keep
Are you still a lifetime?
I actually, you know what? When we we moved out to the lake and we built a gym in our basement out there. And then when COVID hit, we even updated it even more. And then, and so when we were kind of in transition from moving from the lake into town, then I went back to Lifetime for a few months. And then our garage at our new place is actually the gym again. So, I don't have to go far. I get up in the morning before work and work out. And, I think it helps with coaching to be able to show the kids, instead of just telling them what you want, and then you can show them and that. So I always say I want to keep up with the kids. So keep working out, just try to stay fit. And
well, just as I get older too, I'm more about recovery, right? Like at my place, I've got an infrared sauna. I got a Versa climber. I actually get up in the morning and do that. Then I hit the sauna. Then I got compression boots.
Oh, yeah?
I was in Australia visiting my son, Jeff, Mitch's brother. Yeah. And he's playing baseball down there and all that.
And, cool.
And came across these compression boots. Never heard of them before. And I've got some wonky legs, compression-wise, circulation.
Just to help with circulation?
Oh, yeah. What a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know either. I just, we went there at Christmas time last year. We go every year. Okay, so nice drives, gents. We're all in good position, but Andrew, smoked it. And now we're 200 yards on a par 5 away, a bit of a wind at our back. And you know, here's a pet peeve of mine too, right? Like you're supposed to play it as the lies. It's not too bad there, but the little divot. What do I say, like in golf, real golf, if you land in a divot, tough luck. You split the fairway, but it's in a divot. I'm kind of torn on that rule, you know?
And then you see all those guys like at least at the professional level, right? Because they're all on the fairway, let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
That's a tough break if you're playing at the end of the day and you end up in one of those.
Even
all of a sudden,
yeah. So
we
on that note,
really,
you lead the way.
We should have had somebody go ahead of us and fill all those in before we got.
That's right.
I might accidentally just knock this in front a little bit. Oh, hurry.
It's all right.
Oh, yeah, that's a good miss. That's going to run all the way up. Whoa, whoa.
What'd you hit?
It's out of a 2.
6.
Did you? Yeah.
Hit a 6 iron?
Yeah.
That's what I'm hitting too. Oh,
I got these fat irons that are supposed to be very forgiving.
Forgiving, yeah.
And they're heavy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So
They
you
go a
swing
long
through
ways,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Oh, hit it.
Draw, baby, draw.
Boop.
Oh, well,
I was probably lined up that way anyway.
Yeah, I struggle with that too. I don't know why with my feet.
I got a nice story. I came back from
Yeah, I
golfing.
We think we're
Came
not
back from
lined
golf.
up.
I came back from
and probably are,
not
so we
golfing in
move
30
and-
years.
Well, yeah.
Got these
I
irons for
think
$200.
like you said, this one, the shoulder goes
And I
over,
like
so
it.
everything. I slice a lot of stuff, right? And then if I try not to, then I get in between and it goes bad.
No, I hit a
Uh-oh,
fat.
got it fat.
Yeah, I did.
That'll be the worst thing watching this back
a
and
miss.
watching the golf swing, and it'll just be like spending hours at home just critiquing the golf swing. It's like, this looks like crap.
You saying, can you send all
It's actually a good miss. I'm out front.
Can you send all the raw
hit
footage
another.
so we can work on our golf swing?
Just send me every swing I take.
Whoa, too
Uh-oh.
slow up.
I had the right line.
I only wanted to chip it out of that.
It did not, yeah.
Whoa.
Birdie, right? Well, I did the same
Low
thing.
ball.
I tried to bump and run, but I ran too far.
Wasn't paying attention there. Should a lot shorter. Uh-oh. We're not happy with our chips, boys, eh?
No, we left ourselves a lot of work.
Ooh.
Yeah. Try to give you guys a line
All right,
anyways.
here we go.
Ooh, good weight. Oh,
Just
Yeah,
a little bit more.
That been quite a bit, eh?
yeah, you
It
might
did a
have to
little
give
bit,
it a
sorry.
cup.
That's good.
Get
Oh, get in the
there.
hole.
There it is.
Hey, good putt.
Yeah,
Right on.
nice. What's going on?
There you go.
Oh, great shot. Yeah, we're going that way.
That should be okay, eh?
Yeah, well done.
Look at that. Look at that.
What a putt! No, it hung out. Oh, no. Drops to 1 under, eh?
Yeah.
All right, let's make up on the next hole. I guess, eh? All right, gents, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna carry on for a few more holes, but we're gonna wrap up things back at the clubhouse. Got the nice restaurant there, Dallas. The views look fantastic, so we're gonna sit up in there and have a chat, and then, you know, talk about our round.
Sounds
And
good.
other things too, yes. All right, let's go, boys.
All right.
Food-wise, what do you guys have up there? Well, guys, we came off, a pretty good round. Ended up 1 under. And we had a chance here with 2 holes ago or 3 holes ago that Marty had a great approach shot, and we missed like a 5-footer, pretty straight putt. But otherwise, did a lot of good things. And I thought Marty really came on the last part of that round of golf.
Definitely did.
Gotta give him kudos, because if we don't give him kudos, I'm not gonna hear the end of it, right?
Head's getting bigger.
That's right, yeah.
That's the nice thing about the best ball, though, because we always stuck in there. One of us had a decent shot, so
That makes it
worked
fun
out well.
too,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Yeah, I agree. And I want to mention, guys, that we have that connection, the 3 of us. Briefly coached you. North Battleford, you guys are both from North Battleford. I lived there, of course, for a few years as a coach. Really loved that town when I was there. And I want to give you guys both, again, kudos. It's nice to coach young guys and, fast forward the clock, because you hope when you coach that, you say something and you sort of guide them in a certain way to become good citizens. I'm not taking credit for that, but that's what the coach hopes for.
Right.
And you guys, I'll tell you, obviously both of your sporting backgrounds are fantastic. What you're doing now, giving back to the game like you do, I think it's great. You're giving back by coaching the Saskatoon Berries, a new franchise in the Western Canadian Baseball League, as a pitching coach.
Yeah, no, and that's been great so far. The ownership group behind them has done a great job marketing them, and a lot of people coming out to the park. And I think baseball being gone from Saskatoon for a few years got a lot of people excited this year, and it's been great atmosphere out there.
I think it's a great franchise, a great addition to the league. And Marty, you were coaching, AAA 18U. That's a good, solid caliber of hockey that produces a lot of players into college and into the Western Hockey League.
Yeah, and my experience there was, I think the experience you take from coaching, you can use that in life too. And you tell the players that, and some of the lessons you're teaching aren't just necessarily on ice. It's about being good people, and it's nice for Andrew and I, and as you know, being a former coach, that people coached us when we were kids, and now it's nice to give back to the game and be involved. And I coached last year the 15U AA team, along with a couple of ex-teammates of Jody Ryder and Miles Gibb that you both coached when we were members of the North Star. Yeah. So, that's always comes full circle. It's really nice.
It is really nice, And we talk about things like that. And I want to talk briefly as well about this golf course. Just a great layout, isn't it? Like hidden shots, hidden approaches.
Tough course.
You got to crawl to the top of the hill so you can see where the flag is, and it's challenging, and it's so beautiful though.
Isn't it
Gorgeous course, yeah.
Yeah, and the clubhouse here is fantastic. The pro shop, the restaurant, I'm impressed with as well. So I'll tell you, I can't say enough in terms of we had a great time golfing. Just fantastic.
Thanks for having us, Leo.
You guys are really
great.
Thank you, Leo. It's a pleasure.
Great. Yeah, it's great seeing you guys again. I'm going to get teary-eyed, but I want to say, a great episode, and we're going to wrap it up here and say, see you next time on Birdies and Bogeys.
If you'd like to share your feedback on the program you just watched, contact us today or join the conversation on social media.